Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to episode 183 of the 4,000 Question Challenge. At the moment, Andrew's on the floor. Maybe she'll stay there. Where would you go if you wanted to spark your creativity? A museum with a good weapons and armor display. What jewelry do you like to wear? What do you not like to wear? Well, the jewelry I like to wear is pretty much what I've got on right now. This bracelet, which I've had on since 1984. I have 3 earrings in this ear, 2 silver loops, and a steel loop with the little ball at the tension thingy at the bottom. I wear 2 necklaces, and this is a pentacle, and this is an ankh. And I wear 2 rings. This is a titanium wedding ring, and this is this is tungsten red wedding ring. This is the titanium and silver wedding ring, which has an engraving with the date of my marriage to my wife. I wear 2 rings because when I got married, I was 60 pounds heavier than I am now, which is a lot. And I couldn't wear it anymore, so I got a new one. So we both did because both of us lost weight. So those are the 2 wears. I am so married, I wear 2 wedding rings. I do occasionally wear other jewelry, mostly of the necklace or occasionally a bracelet on my right wrist. What are the landmarks in your life? Certain buildings, doors, things you see every day. Well, the landmarks to and from work are really boring. I drive past 3 schools on the way to work at night. I drive past, stores and gas stations on the way to work. On the way home, I drive down one of the main drags in the street, so I see guys at stores and things like that. That's very boring. But in my private life, like the Hollis Flea Market is a landmark. In the summertime, I'm there every weekend. Any thrift shop in the state, I have probably been to it, and if it's a Goodwill or Savers, I am there regularly. I may go to one today. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So yes, there are definite places I go to regularly that are touchstones, if you will, places I enjoy. Whoop, she's back. What do you see from your bedroom window? My bedroom window is, at the moment, you really don't see much at all because I've got a AC unit in there, plus a piece of insulation to keep the window and completely blocked out of light and help me deal with insulation because I'm using an AC unit. But you see my garage, you see the neighbor's yard, you see the neighbor's house beyond the garage, and I can kind of sort of see part of my driveway. It's only one window, and doesn't have much of a view. At what temperature do you best like the house? I can tolerate, right now it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit in here. I've got the ceiling fan on at the moment, and I'm okay. But it's 53% humidity, which is a little higher than I like. I like it under 50%. So in the summertime, I can tolerate probably up to 76 comfortably, and maybe even up to 80, as long as I have that fan going and it's not too humid. Beyond that, I'm definitely going to probably be uncomfortable, and over 85. I'm going to be camping in my bedroom with the AC unit. In the wintertime, I would gladly keep the house at 66 degrees. That would make me happy. It would not make my wife happy, so we tend to keep it around 68. So that's a compromise we've made. But yeah, so I tend to like it on the cooler side. I do not enjoy warm weather or humid weather. I do not. Which is why I'm so happy about global climate change. Do you sometimes drink more than you should, and when? Do you mean alcohol? In that case, I drink no alcohol. I stopped drinking at 22. I'm 55. So, actually, no, I'm 55. I'll be 55 tomorrow as of the filming of this video. When this goes up, it's going to be 141 weeks in the future. So, I'll be older. And I don't imagine I'm going to start drinking between now and then. No, I don't. If self-improvement techniques, what have you experimented with? The only really effective stuff for self-improvement technique I've really dabbled in has been cognitive cognitive behavior therapy, and it's been remarkably useful. I quite enjoy it. What talents or skills of yours are you now rusty from lack of use? Well, I can't play a trumpet to save my life. I can't read music anymore. I don't sketch anymore, so that's probably rusty as crap. I can still work and make weapons as the time of the filming. I made one today. Don't write poetry much anymore, so I'm probably not very good at that anymore either. Not that I was great at it to begin with. Take my word for it. I was not a great poet by any stretch of the imagination. I was good enough to be considered a good high school poet. And I never really got beyond that. And I know my limitations. So I guess those are the kind of skills I got kind of rusty. What time of day do you feel most creative? I'd say both before and after lunch. Right before and right after. In the morning, I'm too damn tired. In the afternoon or the early evening and such, I'm too damn tired. What smell makes you feel safe and cared for? It's an interesting way of framing that. What smell that makes me feel safe and cared for? Oh, my wife. My cat, Moon Pie, has a particular smell. Her fur, which I really quite like. I find very relaxing. Some of the things my wife cooks makes me feel quite comfortable and cared for. Because I know that, it means that she's in the house and she's puttering around the kitchen, that kind of thing. So yeah, when I was a kid, it would have been the smell of my grandmother Hilda cooking, or my mother's parents having coffee in the kitchen. I still love the smell of coffee. Can't stand the taste, but I love the smell of coffee. I'll say, I go to a cafe, that's overwhelming. But just the smell of someone making coffee in their house, I'm fine with that. I don't even like the smell of ground coffee, to tell you the truth. My wife grinds her own stuff. Yeah, not my thing. So, thank you for being here for episode 183 of the 4,000 Question Challenge. I hope that you will be here for episode 184.